Hi, I'm Jake from Zero Control Records, and today we're going to do a little how-to tutorial on how to mic up your guitar amp. These techniques might be useful if you're doing some live sound, or for some home recording, or maybe just experimentation on your own in preparation to go into a real studio. Currently, we're working with Gallagher of Children of the Fall. They prompted me to actually do this video because one of their guitarists is out of state and will be doing his recordings for the album out of our studio. Of course, we'd love to have you do your recording with us, but if you're looking to expand your knowledge, or if you maybe want to find some sweet spots on your amp and some techniques that you like before you go into a professional studio, this might be the video to get you started. Alright, well, the first thing you're going to kind of want to understand is as the speaker pumps up and down, it's actually in a conical shape underneath. Those are each going to be at different depths. Each of those depths is going to produce a different set of frequency ranges. Similarly, the microphone has a flat diaphragm as well. So 90 degrees to that axis, what you call the polar point, you're going to have a different response than as you move in a gradient towards its edges. Now, the microphone also has a pickup pattern. Every microphone will have a completely different pickup pattern, by the way. Even though they might say cardioid or whatever, those will always be slightly different, and their frequency responses are usually slightly different as well. As I change the angle of that frequency here, and as I move the microphone through this range of frequencies here, you're actually dealing with two different gradients, see? A white balance with your distance, and then you're working in two different gradients of colors as you move through the angles of the microphone. Great way to illustrate the axis is with a flashlight. As you move the flashlight, you can see how its pattern changes just like a microphone will. As you move through this area here, from the center of the cone towards the edge of the speaker, you will change the frequencies. You'll get more of a scoop sound, and as you get closer to that center, you're going to get more of that punchy, kind of like pushy sound, more in your face. So as we get closer, we're going to get more punch, power. As we move further away, we're going to get more of an open, fuller tone. So, two main techniques. You got your dust cap and you got your cone, but right on that edge of the dust cap is a nice sweet spot on a lot of speakers. A lot of people love that. You got your 90 degree to the center of the cone, but you can also move that slightly over right where the edge of the dust cap meets the cone. And you can take that all the way to the edge of the cone, but you're going to lose a lot of your frequencies if you do that. That's when you introduce technique 2. 45 degrees, about, okay? Nothing is exact in this world. The main technique that most people use 45 for is right at the edge of that dust cap right there. See how it kind of makes like an elliptical sort of pickup pattern as I angle it more and I angle it less. So something to keep in mind is there's this edge here, and then there's actually the edge of the speaker, and there's this sort of event horizon between the two of them that sounds awful if you put them right there. So just keep that in mind. When I say the edge of the speaker, I actually mean this inner edge, not this outer edge. A great technique is to listen by plugging one of your ears and moving around your speaker. Now, cautionary tale about volumes, which actually leads me to another point. Please don't deafen yourself by blasting your volumes and then putting your ear up to your speaker. That's, oh my god, guys. Don't do that. Here's a 90 to the axis of the speaker, i.e. center of the cone. Here's 45 to the edge of the dust cap. Here's 45 from the edge of the speaker. Several interesting flanging type sounds can be created by moving the microphone around the same point and changing its axis. Just a side note, also remember your pickup pattern, so your cancellation zones here or here from this area. Why do I care which way? Well, several reasons. One might be that it's further away, so it's picking up multiple speakers. If I face this way, I'll get a completely different sound than if I face this way on the cone, for another reason. If I face this way, I'll be picking up different gradients, and I'll be picking up ambience from the floor. If I go this way, I'll be picking up less speaker, or less of the other speakers, and less ambience from the floor. These things all play an important factor in achieving your guitar sound. There are no rules. If it sounds good, it's right. This is Jay from Zero Control Records. We'll see you next time. Still learning.